Hey guys, I hope this video has such a cozy vibe. It is the Toshio, Suzuki, and Studio Ghibli themed exhibition that was offered for a limited time at the Yokosuka Museum of Art. I don't want to do a long intro, I just want to get right into the content, but I do want to say if you like this type of content and you're liking what you're seeing on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Probably only about 1% of the people that watch this channel on a daily basis are subscribed, and we're definitely trying to grow, so your subscription does matter. If you're already subscribed and you've been subscribed, thank you. As always, you are a valuable part of this community, and without further ado, here is our video. Spirited Away was actually my very first Studio Ghibli movie, and that's kind of the feeling I want to set for this video. I want to go back in time and almost make it so like we were at this exhibit together, like kind of an ASMR feeling. Studio Ghibli movies are some of the few movies that give me the feeling of escapism, like I could go to another world. And I love so many of the characters because they're so relatable. I love their bravery or vulnerability, the fact that they feel so human in the way that they face up to challenges. Like in the movie My Neighbor Totoro, which shows two young girls dealing with the idea that their mother is sick. And in the movie Howl's Moving Castle, which deals with a character who believes she's never gonna accomplish anything, and there's no way she's gonna accomplish her dreams. I think it's safe to say that I'm not the only one who feels this way. That's probably why you are watching, and that's probably why it was so very crowded when I was here. Because most of the people here, and you and I, understand that the movies have abilities to touch your heart and make you imagine and almost feel like a little kid again. Actually, a Japanese friend of mine introduced me to Studio Ghibli movies for the first time. And when she first suggested that me and the group of friends around watch Spirited Away, we were asking, like, isn't this a kid's movie? And she said, just trust me. And so we turned on the movie and we started watching. And within the first few minutes, I was just hooked. Like, I really wanted to know what is gonna happen. Like, and me and the other adults that were watching were like, no, don't do it. Don't eat it. You know, run away. Even though we're not little kids anymore, it just had this feeling of pulling you in. And yeah, I think that's the amazing thing about Ghibli movies, and I've been a huge fan ever since. And actually, it wasn't only Studio Ghibli attractions there. There were some small nods to other animes that are really influential in the anime world. If you know what anime that was, please go ahead and comment down below. By the time I got to this area, I was in line and I was waiting to see arguably the main attraction in the whole exhibition. And although it was the most impressive in size and spectacle, I think my favorite one was actually the one that's included at the very end of this video. If you want to see my favorite attraction, stay tuned for the very last photo in this video. But yes, this area was interactive. It was a really good area to take photos, as well as people were able to take fortunes. If you've seen the movie Spirited Away, it's really cool how this exhibit can kind of give you a similar feeling to the feeling you have when you watch the movie. Just like how terrified that Chihiro would be entering this bathhouse in another world. I don't want to get too into it. If you've not seen the movie, you should definitely go back and watch it. Besides recommending the movies, I also recommend for anyone who wants Ghibli collectibles and maybe missed this venue or just wants them in general. I noticed that the Yokosuka Bayside Stores Mall in Yokosuka is doing a lot of Ghibli themed promotions, and they have things like Soot Sprite keychains and handkerchiefs with Totoro on them, so I would recommend checking that out if you're feeling a little bit of FOMO. Okay, so it looks like my camera was in a weird setting, so I hope all of the footage is usable. But overall, I was just saying that if you're a really big Ghibli fan, I would definitely say this venue is worth it. If you're not, I would say this one is a skip, unfortunately. It was a lot of... I just want to add in, this exhibit is no longer available as of June 18th, 2024, and I could have avoided some of the problems I experienced by planning a little better. Fun, but there was a lot of lines and a lot of people, so after a point I started getting anxious and honestly just trying to hurry out. Also, the parking situation behind me, they were shooing me away. They shooed me away like twice, and I honestly didn't even think I would be able to do this. There were some really cool attractions in there. I love the giant Yubaba head. I was hoping there would be more Howl's Moving Castle stuff, and there wasn't, so that was a bummer. It could be that some of the Howl's Moving Castle stuff was kind of like overlooked in my desire to avoid the crowds, because at this point I'm losing daylight and I really need to head back home. But yeah, that's my overall summary of it. I don't know, I would give it a maybe. Go at your own risk, but I enjoyed it. I'm glad that I went, if that makes sense. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm probably going to add some voiceover because I'm sure I'm missing something, but that is what is fresh in my mind. And I will catch you guys later. Bye!